I feel like you can karate chop it, you know, bam, right in the middle.
Why don't you do it?
Oh. What I found extremely satisfying about Indian food is the play they have on your sense of smell and taste bud. On a previous episode, we explore Indian food for the first time. You've asked, and so we are back to take our senses far high, this time with some traditional South Indian food.
Welcome! So Helmi, today I'm gonna take you on a delicious South Indian food ride in Sydney.
Ooh, actually, we are so excited because Nick and I never tried South Indian food, so we can't wait to try this.
Let's go!
Yep. So first up, we are trying South Indian breakfast. So we are now in Saravanaa Bhavan, which is apparently very famous Indian restaurant from India. Right?
Yes, it's there in almost 86 countries and it is the oldest South Indian restaurant.
Ooh, so 86 countries and oldest restaurant, so you know it's better be good.
So really interesting outside is this area where you can have this breakfast buffet here, and then they've got the chef cooking just right behind me here. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
So we actually already ordered. This is all the food that we're gonna try. It's like there we have what? Idli.
So that's idli,
Yep.
which is steamed rice pancakes,
Ooh.
soft and fluffy. And that's medu vada, which is rice lentil donuts.
Ooh, it's actually really look like donut. I'm like, oh, are we eating donuts today?
That's the rice dish from South India called pongal. It's a very popular breakfast dish.
Okay.
Then that is rava khichdi, which is made from semolina.
Oh wow, okay. As we mentioned before, guys, we actually have like the Indian food tour before and it went viral. Thank you so much for all the support and all the comments mentions like, oh, Nick and Helmi, you have to try South Indian food.
So there we are, trying
So
now.
there we are, the wish is granted. We are trying South Indian food for the very first time. I'm not kidding you, we never tried this. Alright, so now we got the idli right here. Ooh. So idli is like the rice and lentils pancake, right?
Yes. So it's steamed and it's soft and fluffy with texture. And it is had with sambar, which
Sambar.
is sour and spicy lentil preparation. Then it is served with chutneys. So this is coconut chutney, this is coriander chutney, and this is tomato chutney.
It's like, it's very fluffy and then I can smell it's a bit soury taste. Yeah, soury taste, so I can't wait to try this. First is with sambar, some chutney,
Coconut chutney,
coconut chutney, and what is
coriander
this?
chutney.
Oh, coriander chutney. So I got sambar and coconut chutney, coriander chutney, and tomato chutney. Let's try this. Oh my god.
It's a burst of flavors, right?
This is really good. Which one is spicy? I can taste like I think this one.
This is spicy,
Mm.
but this is different spicy. This is spiced with coconut and pepper.
But it really enhanced the flavor. It's really good. So this is typical South Indian breakfast, is that right?
Yes, and it's a very healthy breakfast.
Oh, of course. It's vegetarian.
Yes.
In case you're lazy to dip everything around, we've got here, which is the soaked idli, which has coriander, bit of mustard seed there, and obviously the sambar with the curry leaves inside as well. So it looks really nice. It's chopped up idli as well. Got a lot of this nice coriander on the top. Let's try this. Really love that kind of curry lentil flavor. It's really, really nice. And then you got the coriander, which gives it a really nice like texture, almost like a little bit minty there. I love that.
Alright, so now I'm trying this medu vada. And as I tell you before, this one looks like donut, but apparently this is not sweet. So I'm very, very curious with this. Let's break it apart first. Ooh. Wow. Even with my hand, I can tell this is very crunchy outside. And it's a bit dense though. The texture inside is a bit dense. Look. Oh my god. Okay. I thought this is gonna be sweet, you know, but it's actually not. It's salty. The exterior is very crispy, very thin, and you can taste the lentil. This one have more lentils than rice compared with idli. Idli have more rice. Let's dip in this tomato chutney. Ooh. And then maybe some coconut chutney and coriander chutney. And I don't know what this is, but let's try it. Oh my god. Much better. Everything with chutney is much better.
So help me, that brown thing that you like is milgai pori. It's made from gunpowder and oil. So gunpowder is made from black chickpeas and some spices mixed with oil.
Alright, so we've got this exclusive behind the scenes kitchen tour, but you're gonna be wearing this net, really fashionable. So we're gonna check out what they're cooking for us and how it's made, and it's just gonna be delicious when we try it. Let's go. So it's really interesting with the dosa. They first use a hose and they hose the dosa pan there because it's too hot sometimes. They need to obviously lower the heat, and then after that they put the dosa batter on it. Then you got some of the ghee, which is really great. Okay, so with the dosa they use the potato filling and it smells absolutely incredible right now. Oh my gosh, look at that. But look at this dosa, it's just ridiculous. It's just so big. It's one of the longest things I've ever seen. Crazy.
Alright, so I've seen a lot of people eating dosa. I actually held it until today. So today is the day where I actually eat dosa. And look at this, we have the paper dosa. Look how long is this? Oh my god.
Let's make the crisp sound now.
Ooh. Okay, let's try this. Look how long is this paper dosa, and then oh, the crunch, you can hear it, the crunch.
This is paper dosa and it is supposed to be crunchy and the texture is supposed to be like paper.
I'm gonna try it by itself first.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's very crispy, very light in texture. Well, if you eat it like this, I guess, you know, there's not much flavor, but you have to dip in with all these condiments, all these chutneys, right? Sambar. Ooh. And then mix it everything like a bit. Ooh, there you go. And there. Oh my god.
All this South Indian food, they're all made from rice and lentil, and including this dosa. Can you believe this? Rice and lentil. It's so crispy. Look at, you can hear it. Can you hear that? I feel like you can karate chop it, you know. Bam! Right in the middle.
How do you do it?
Oh, look at that. Jeez, made a huge hole there. Oh, nice. Coriander chutney, and finally the coconut in the middle here. Oh, just a really good combination now. That is super crunchy, so good. I've never tried dosa before, but this is unbelievable. This is so good, so crunchy. I know this is like an Indian breakfast thing, right? But it really feels like you can eat it anytime, like a snack.
Anytime. You can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner.
So good.
Yeah.
When you combine all these four things, condiments here together, it's just quiet. The hit. There's saltiness, there's sweetness, and then there's spiciness. Just absolutely beautiful.
This is special roast dosa and this is slightly thicker. The previous one was paper dosa. The texture was meant to be thin, just like paper, and this is special roast. So you can see it is slightly thicker.
Wow. You know what this reminds me of? If you guys remember our Malaysian episode, it's kind of like that. It almost like you feel like you can put it on top of your head as like a birthday hat. It's definitely a lot thicker here. So this is kind of like a crepes, while that one is really just like a crunchy
Paper,
snack.
yeah.
Like a paper, really. It is.
Yes.
But all the toppings are very similar in everything here. You got the sambar again, tomato chutney, coriander chutney, and then you got the coconut chutney. Really nice. So with the South Indian breakfast, we're gonna end it like always with a cup of coffee. Very interesting way, the way they do this particular filter coffee, right? It's almost like Tet Tarik. You see the chef just there doing a little bit of a dance there. It was so beautiful, but apparently you can either drink it from this cup or almost like this bowl here. But this bowl is definitely not as hot as the cup. Maybe that's probably why they give you that. So this is just easier to drink straight away. Oh, that's so good, so smooth. You can really feel that coffee hit there. But again, it's not so strong. It's just really smooth and mild there. Ah, so good. All right, off to lunch now. Continuing our South Indian food tour, we are now in Stratfield to eat at a restaurant called Mirch Masala.
We are trying Hyderabadi, which is Andhra style of South Indian cuisine.
So now we've got our first dish here. I don't know what this is. What is this?
So this is mirchi bhaji, which is chili tempuras. And now that we're trying spicy Indian, which is royal food actually, let's try the chili lemons. Come on, Nick. Tell me how spicy this is for you.
Wow, that looks crazy. I'm not sure how spicy this is gonna be, but let's try this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Are you able to handle the chili lemon?
Couldn't even taste the chili.
Huh?
Can you taste chili?
I can a little bit.
I don't know if it's my tolerance level being up here. So with this one, I can really feel more of a peppery kind of hotness to it. But really, in terms of like chili hit, there's none. I can't really feel it. I don't know why. Beautiful chicken, so red. There's like a lot of garlic in it and a lot of chili pepper on it as well. But we're gonna try if this is as spicy as the other one that we've tried. Oh my god. Chicken, very, very tender. Really juicy as well. You can really feel that juice coming out. So good. You can start to feel the heat now. So there's a bit of spiciness to it as well. And it's really great because that spiciness really creates a unique flavor to the dish. And I love it. Coriander, again, very beautiful. Really helps with the whole overall texture of the meat. Oh, it's so good.
So last time we tried North Indian thali and this time we are trying South Indian Maharaja thali. So we've got gunti vankaya, which is eggplant masala. Then there is vegetable korma. It is curry with lots of vegetables. There's sambar. We just had sambar at Saravanaa Bhavan, remember?
Oh.
The spicy and sour lentil preparation. So that's sambar, that's raita made with yogurt. That's naan, rice, papadum. And that is the dessert of the day, custard.
Custard.
A little bit of pickle.
Eggplant masala. Ooh, look at the oil.
It's good.
I mean, it tastes so good. It's spicy, and then you can taste the eggplant is very prominent, and it's oily, it's greasy, dipped with naan bread. Excellent. So this korma, look at this. This is the chickpeas, right? And that is the green bean. They have the onion. Well, from looking at it, this one I can see is very creamy compared with this one. This one is a bit runny.
Nice. Now let's make it more subtle with sambar on rice.
Oh. So this sambar is actually different with the other one, right? The previous one. This one is a bit runny, more runny than the other one. But let's try this. Okay. Let me
You want to try it with hands?
Of
Wow.
course,
Okay.
of course.
That's being experimental.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Like that.
It's so good. Oh.
Finally, we've got our dessert of the day, which is double ka meetha. I think that's how it's pronounced, and apparently it's an Indian bread pudding. When you first hold it, it's actually really, really warm, so you know this is a warm dessert. But just from the exterior outside, it kind of looks like, you know, imagine a peach that's being fried. That kind of like looks like that, which is really interesting. But I know it's not peach. But you've got obviously the almond flakes as well, so I feel like this is gonna be a very sweet dessert here. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. Oh wow, really spongy too. Wow. Ooh. Let's try this. Wow. That's really, really sweet. With the almond flakes, you get this crunchy texture on it as well, and it's like a burst of sweetness as well. But the bread pudding there, really soft, really mushy as well. Imagine like bread being, you know, soaked in like sugar water, kind of like that. It's really amazing. I don't actually know what's the ingredient, but that's hella amazing.
This is double ka meetha, which is the royal dessert of Hyderabad. This is fried bread pieces soaked in milk and spiced with spices like saffron, cardamom, and then topped it up with almond flakes.
So good! Oh my god, I can finish this. Can I have it? Yes, please. You know what this reminds me? It's like SpongeBob jump into a bowl of sugar and milk because it's so spongy. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoy our South Indian food tour.
It was delicious, definitely. And trying food for the very first time is just an amazing experience.
So don't forget to punch the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you get our weekly food and travel adventures.
Until next time, see ya!